Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town.
About 3 years ago, the breeze in the Windy City started blowing in a new direction. Not far from the traffic, trains, towers, and tourists out in the suburbs of Chicago, opened one of Illinois' first medical marijuana facilities in Joliet. A budding business today called Cresco Labs. Think of it as a massive warehouse of weed, complete with a nursery, lab, 6 production rooms, and several scientists.
We do manufacture all products that would fit under the medical marijuana umbrella.
Joints, edibles,
So we sell more of those gummies than anything else.
oils.
This is an extracted and distilled oil.
Not many people see the inside of Cresco Labs. Security here is tight. Every door is locked. Cameras are perched around every corner. And we had to get permission from the state of Illinois just to be here.
All these layers of security really do put us in a position to confidently operate.
Those cameras.
The Illinois State Police has constant access to those, can log in and check on us anytime we want to.
Police also show up in person every 2 weeks. The Illinois Department of Agriculture in weekly to make sure everything is being done by the book.
And this is for every plant always that comes out of this facility.
Each plant gets its own barcode, allowing inspectors to keep tabs on it from the beginning until it's sitting on a shelf.
All of our product does currently end up in dispensaries.
The greenhouse in neighboring Morris, one of 54 dispensaries in the state.
We see quite a few people every single day.
Patients with conditions like cancer, glaucoma, and PTSD. Grandmother Linda Gowdy, a frequent customer.
Oh, I have rheumatoid arthritis, really bad, and it allows me to function normally.
Simple tasks like closing the car door were tough before.
Today I bought pills.
That buy didn't come without a lot of green out of pocket.
You can spend anywhere from $20 for a basic item all the way up to, $400 or more for an ounce.
Every customer here has to go through a detailed process before getting anywhere near pot. A doctor diagnoses a patient, sends that information to the Illinois Department of Public Health, and then a cannabis card can be issued.
They're wanting something that will still give them the relief but isn't going to affect their health in other ways.
Illinois is one of 29 states coast to coast in the U.S. with growing medical marijuana programs. Many of them went through the same heated debate among lawmakers we've seen in Indiana and Kentucky.
The states that have a medical cannabis, opioid use have gone down 25%.
There's no distinguishing between marijuana and medical marijuana. They're one and the same thing.
Republicans, Democrats, and independents trying to hash out what works for their respective communities. Representative Jim Lucas of Seymour has been on the front lines of the battle in Indiana. We caught up with him in his awning shop.
This is what I'm passionate about.
He's even taken a road trip to see Illinois' program in action.
When I went up there, I knew about this much. Now I might know about this much.
Lucas says a similar model using secure factories and dispensaries could work in his state. He'd also like to make some tweaks, making medical cannabis more affordable and allowing users to grow a limited amount of weed on their own.
Why couldn't they grow their own? It's a simple process. There's tons of information out there, especially with the internet and technology.
Lawmakers in the Indiana House voted unanimously to do a summer study on medical marijuana. For Lucas, that's progress.
The biggest obstacles that we have to overcome are stigma and ignorance.
The reality is, turning over a new leaf with facilities like these in Indiana could still be years down the road. 5 years from now, is medical marijuana in the state of Indiana?
Yes, and you're being generous, because I'm just going to ramp it up more and more and more. I'm either going to wear people down or there's going to be an all-out brawl, but it's coming.